It was a quiet house in South Carolina, the kind of house where mornings were loud, evenings were busy, and nights were finally calm. Tracy lived there with her 5 children. Life was not perfect, but it was real. School runs, laundry piles, late dinners, and tired laughs filled the home. Nothing about this house felt unusual, but something was very wrong. It started small, so small that Tracy almost ignored it. Late at night, after the kids were asleep, she heard sounds above her ceiling, soft scratching, slow movement. At first, she told herself it was just the house settling, footsteps. Other nights, it was a dragging noise, like something heavy being pulled across wood. Tracy would stop what she was doing and listen. She would hold her breath. The house would go quiet again. She tried not to scare herself. Tracy was a mother of 5. She had learned to push fear aside. There was no room for panic. She had children to protect and a life to run, so she stayed calm and moved on. But then came the nails. One afternoon, Tracy noticed something strange in her son's bedroom. Small metal points were sticking through the ceiling. Nails, they were pushing down just enough to be seen. That made no sense. No one had been doing repairs. No one had been in the attic. She felt a chill run through her body. More sounds followed. Louder now, clearer. Whatever was up there was moving around at night. Tracy told her sons what she had noticed. They were confused, but also curious. Teenagers often are. One evening, Tracy's nephew was visiting. The boys talked about the noises. They laughed at first, trying to act brave, but deep down, they felt it too. Something wasn't right. Together, they decided to check the attic. They pulled down the access panel and shined a flashlight into the dark space above the ceiling. Dust floated in the air. The attic smelled old and dry. Boxes and insulation filled. Investigators believed he had secretly entered the attic and lived there for nearly 2 weeks. He came and went when the family was asleep. He stayed hidden during the day, listening, watching, waiting. Tracy could not understand how it happened, how someone from her past had been so close, every night, without her knowing. The house felt different after that. Every sound caused fear. Every shadow felt heavy. Tracy struggled to sleep. So did the children. Locks were checked again and again. Lights stayed on at night. Silence was no longer comforting. The man was later charged, but the damage was already done. This was not just a break-in, it was a reminder that danger does not always come crashing through the front door. Sometimes it hides. Sometimes it waits. And sometimes it is already inside the house. At first they saw nothing. Then the light moved. Hidden behind insulation inside the heating unit was a man. He was asleep. For a moment no one screamed. No one moved. Their brains struggled to understand what their eyes were seeing. A human being had been living inside their house. The man suddenly woke up. Chaos exploded. The boys yelled. Someone ran. Someone else slammed the attic door shut. Tracy was called immediately. Her heart raced as she ran into the room. The police were called right away, but by the time officers arrived, the man was gone. He had escaped. Police searched the house from top to bottom. When they climbed into the attic, they found signs that made everyone feel sick. Someone had been living there for days, maybe weeks. There were cups filled with human waste, food wrappers, bedding made from insulation. The attic vents had been moved and adjusted. When police looked closer, they realized why. The vents were positioned so the man could see into the bedrooms below. He had been watching them. Tracy felt violated. Her home was no longer safe. The place where her children slept had been invaded. The fear hit her all at once. Police soon identified the man. It was her ex-boyfriend, a man she had dated 12 years earlier. She had not seen him in over a decade. She had moved on, built a life, had children, and somehow he had found her again.